Oh dear me, I was rudely interrupted. I must continue. I must continue. I must continue. Oh God. I was attacked by Facebook. And if they stop me 10 times, I will come up 20 times. If they stop me 20 times, I will come up 40 times. If they try 40 times, then I'm going 400 times. I will multiply it by 10. Welcome back to the program. Facebook stopped this program. They intercepted it, they interrupted it, and I am back again. So welcome back to the program. Welcome back. Welcome back to the program. I see the hot, that's how they bring them. Once again, my name is Prince Darlington Chukwubikem, Papaleze Chukwubikem. I am online once again to do justice to this particular topic that is disturbing us. Like as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Facebook. Our leader spoke about these evil pastors who are hell-bent in asking money for money, tithe. They're asking you tithe, they're asking for offering and what have you, all this while. But they cannot speak up. They cannot come out and condemn evil that is happening in our land. So, and people were jumping up and down, talking rubbish, saying a lot of shit on this program. Like I said before, today's program is a preamble. This is not the main package. What you're going to have in my next episode of this program will shock you, because I am going to erupt a lot of things that you need to know about this pastor whom you call Apostle Samuel Emenike. They call him Ikuku. Guys, as I was saying before, I told you guys that Ikuku is inside football. Or somebody tinyere ikuku n'ime football ana agba ya agba. Ọ mmadụ were ikuku tie na taya ọ na-agba na ana, mmadụ were ikuku tie na tube. Mana ọ sị na afịa ikuku. The pastor I'm talking about, his name is Apostle Samuel Emenike, and the ministry, the general overseer of Winds of Liberation Prophetic Church. Yes, yeah, ikuku now wind. Winds of Liberation Prophetic Church. He is the pastor that I'm talking about. Share this program, because what this pastor did to somebody's daughter might happen to your own daughter. It may happen to your own sister. It may happen to your own cousin. Yes, I am a father also. So when I see evil meted on somebody's daughter and I did not speak up, that same evil may happen to my own daughter and someone will not speak up. Do you understand? So, like I said before, I want to explain things and I'm going to receive calls. I expected to receive calls, but this program, I don't want this program to last more than an hour for a reason. Then I will put this, I will make sure that this program, the next episode will be more interesting, because I'm going to expose a lot of things about this pastor. Because on this my program, I see the hot, na so me I dey bring am. If you cannot condemn any evil meted against one person, that same evil that is meted on one person can be, can hit more than 1 million people. Mana otu osi wee dị, this program I gonna etinye ọnụ. And this pastor, I know he's going to watch this program. Pastor Samuel Emenike. Nke ndụrụ na ntị bụ asị, mana nke mfụrụ n'anya bụ eziokwu. Osisi eji maa atụ na agwọ na egwọ na-eyi eyi. Agwọ nwere ike ike osisi, osisi nwere ike ike agwọ. you are a man of God, you have a church, you are single, you are not yet married. This case, as it is hot, I know that I'm calling on freedom fighters all over the world, because freedom fighting is not only when you are fighting for a nation to be liberated. Freedom fighting is also fighting for people's freedom, fighting for those less privileges, those that are being intimidated. We are also going to fight for them as it is hot. That's why I won't bring them come here. That is why I am telling you people that we need to fight for the freedom of everybody. As long as you are a Biafran, as long as you are a Biafran, we must fight for your freedom. Excuse me, 1 minute. Yeah, sorry for that interruption. I don't need any noise to disturb this program. That is why I had to, close my doors. So, like I was saying, the freedom we're fighting for is not only for our nation to be liberated. We are also fighting for our people to be free from bondage. We are also fighting for our people to be free for all manners of intimidation. And on this program, as it is hot, and assume they bring and come. Yes. When you say you are a freedom fighter, you have to stand up and fight for the freedom of everybody that is under subjugation. Anybody that is under subjugation, as long as you are a Biafran, I will stand up and fight for you. And I am this afternoon calling on all Biafrans, my followers, all the freedom fighters, to take up this mantle of freedom fighting to the doorstep of this man whom you call pastor. He said he's a pastor. They said he's a pastor and he have a church in Enugu. So like I was saying, I'm going to bring the full package. I'm going to mention the address of his church, where he came from, his village, if possible, his father and his mother's name. So you guys knows how I used to do it. I will bring it up here. I will expose him to the last letter. Because this pastor is not worthy to be a pastor. Now I realize the reason why the Bible we read says that ụbọchị ikpe n'ife dị egwu ga-eme. The ikpe ga-ebido n'ụlọ church. Judgment is going to start from the house of God. On that very day, judgment is going to start in the house of God. But before that judgment starts in the house of God, you and I, the Bible we are reading also says that we are small gods. That whatever we condemn on this planet Earth is condemned in heaven, and whatever we condemn is condemned on this planet Earth is condemned in heaven. Whatever that we approve on this planet Earth is approved in heaven. So the declaration of mankind is a power given to us by Chukwu Okike Abiama, that once we say it is bad here on earth, it is signed already in heaven and it is bad over there. So you shouldn't say, hey, you are not longer today. Why are you not talking about Biafra? You are talking about the person I'm talking about now is my sister. She is from Abugo. Abugo is in Kano East local government area. She is also your sister. She's your sister. If you are from Ijo, if you are from Ikwere, if you are from Anang, if you are from Igbo, if you are from Isobo, which is Isoko, as long as you are a Biafran, we are talking about the life of our sister here, whom a pastor want to render useless and destroyed. And this is a man of God that has a church. Winds of Revelation Prophetic Church. Pastor, or should I call you say he's Apostle Samuel or Emenike. So I call on all of you, great people of Biafra, to share this program widely. Let the international community see it. Let the human rights organization see it. The police, or everybody, as long as you are a Biafran, the lawyers, Yes, the chief judges. Because the family whom this man is playing with, the family this man is about to intimidate, the family who this man want to useless their daughter's life, doesn't have anything. And the pastor says that he has money, that even if he kills this girl, that nothing is going to happen. This pastor went ahead and said that even police cannot arrest him. And now that the man cannot fight for himself, now that the man we're talking about here cannot defend himself, he cried to the people of goodwill. That is why when you people talk about church, sometimes it makes me want to go crazy. Because inside church, aluneme, atrocities are happening right inside the church of God. But to my greatest surprise, the person that brought this to my notice, the person that asked me to come into this issue and bring it to the world, is not a pastor, it's not a bishop, it's not a reverend father. He is a traditionalist, Dibia, in the name of Chimarin Temple of Biafraland. Tony Papa is the name. He is from Habibogwe. He's a Biafran. He pleaded on me to say, please, brother, something is going wrong in our land, and we have to talk about it, because the lady came to him for help, and he cannot do it alone. It is going to be a collective effort. Since this pastor have the army, the police, the security, the money, and everything, we're going to tell him that we have the Igwe Bike, because our leader taught us on Rubenwanne Abanoso. On Rubenwanne Abanoso, when you hear the cry of your brother or sister, do not run. Come outside and support them and help them. Because tomorrow it may be your own sister, it may be your own son, it may be your own brother, it may be your own cousin, it may be your own auntie. So, Biafraland, I thank you for bringing this to my notice. I have been seeing this news going on the internet. I didn't take it serious until you explained to me, you and Mazi Iyerioba. And being a freedom fighter, immediately I heard about this topic, I couldn't rest anymore. I wanted to postpone this program until I am done with all my investigation. I don't bring something on this program without my investigation. But the investigation I have done this morning so far, because I've spoken to the girl involved, I've spoken to the father of the girl, the pastor is not picking up his calls. So I am using this program to invite all of you to come out and stand with this family whom this pastor want to destroy their daughter's life. I have the voice recording, the conversation between the pastor and the girl. I have the voice recording, the conversation between I and the father and the girl's father. And I still have a lot of evidences to prove that whatever I am saying on this program is exactly the way it is. I don't add anything to it. Once again, my name is Prince Darlington. The name of this program is As It Dey Hot, na so I dey bring am. And as I'm talking to you guys now, my body is hot. Children are the gift of God, the gift that comes from above. Children are the gift of God, the gift that comes from above. A lot of people got married, and it's out of so many years they couldn't have babies. They keep crying, God, why? It might be the kind of life you have lived in your past. It might be that you have committed atrocity against humanity. And when you get married looking for the baby refuses to come. A lot of things is happening. A lot of things is happening. And this pastor I am talking about, he said his name is Emenike, Apostle Emenike Samuel. There is a lady by name Gift. that attends his church. He saw the girl, he approached the girl and told the girl that he wanted to marry the girl. The girl was not, giving in. The girl was not giving him attention. Until this pastor went, convinced this girl to bring her mother to the church. Then the mother attended the church with this girl. Then the pastor convinced the mother of the girl that I want to come originally to the family to speak to the father of this girl because I want to get married to this girl. I love her. This is a pastor, this is a man of God that carries Bible, that preach to you and I every now and then. Share this program because ozioma Chineke ka na-agbasa ebe a with eziokwu. This pastor preached to the family. As a matter of fact, the day the pastor was coming, the father and the mother, they cooked like in-laws are coming. They prepared well for him. He came with friends, just like why? Just like when you're going to a family that you want to get married to, their daughter. You understand how we used to do it. You will be highly entertained. You are not coming as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend. This pastor I'm talking about came as a man of God who want to marry. Yes. And he was entertained with his friend. They cooked. They drank, they did everything. Welcome, okay. He promised the family, I am coming back. I am coming back to make sure that everything about this girl is done and she will be my wife. The reason why I'm trying to bring this fact to your knowledge, all of you that are watching me now, is that a lot of you will say, who tell the girl to go and open leg for the man to pregnant her, blah, blah. I thought of that before, initially, until I listened to the father of this girl. After listening to the father of this girl, I came to understand that, women, most women, and I want to use this opportunity to advise women, that a man promised to marry you is not a guarantee that he will marry you. That a man say, I am going to marry you is not 100% guarantee. Along the line, something may happen. Along the line, the man may tell you that he wants to marry you because of one or two reasons. Maybe he think you are good to be his wife. Maybe when he begin to move with you, along the line, you notice that you are not good to be his wife. He may change his mind. The same thing also applies to men. When a woman agree that he is going to be your wife, along the line, you may begin to bring out some attitudes, some characters that she doesn't like. The woman can also say, no, I'm not going to marry you again. It is welcomed. It is well understood. So when a man says he's going to marry you as a woman, please close your legs, not to get belly. Don't allow to be impregnated, unless this man have done something on your head. If this man have done something, come to your family, done something on your head, like maybe then you can go ahead and do whatever you decide on your own. Yes. The reason why I'm trying to say this is because I know that a lot of people on the comments on this comment section will start commenting, saying, "What are you talking about? This and that. Why did the girl go and open his leg for the pastor, and now the pastor impregnated her?" That is not the truth. That is not the true story. The true story is that the pastor came that he want to marry this girl. Yes, Pastor Samuel Emenike came that he came to the family of the girl. He sat. They prepared a food for this man. They drank together. The family were happy that an in-law have come. And this pastor forgot that food that he ate in that family, there was salt inside. No. There was pepper inside. Ose. There was oil inside. Manu. And every other ingredient that was used to prepare that food, that meal. And as he came, the joy and the happiness of this family was lifted, it was high. because they were happy that their daughter is about to get married to someone. Now, as a man of God, his word is not truth. That is why I told you guys that as Bible said, that justice is going to start from the church. And so, I don't know the word I'm going to use now. I'm so bitter that the person that is bringing this topic to me, bringing this case to me, is not a pastor. That is to tell you that there are good people out there who are herbalists, who are dibia, that are 100% better than the pastors. Yes. You see him, he put on his red and white garment, he's on his shrine, praying, doing. He said, when I walk, he's a herbalist. I'm a Christian. You're a Christian, but your heart is that of evil. But this is a herbalist. Tony Papa, Ofia Flago, Chimarin Temple, is the person who is now fighting for a Christian. This girl went to church because she wanted to pray to God, she wanted to worship God. And this pastor convinced her that I want to marry you. Not just this, he said it with he didn't say it just verbally. He came to the family to cement the relationship, to make the family, to make the girl to be convinced that he want to marry her. Then foolishly, the girl opened her legs when the pastor invited her to come and cook for him. The man impregnated this girl, and the whole story changed. The reason why I'm here talking to you this afternoon is because the story have changed. The story is no longer that the marriage is going to be continued. The story now is because the story now is that somebody's life is in danger. So when this pastor come to his pulpit, sat down and stand before his congregation preaching them the word of God, will be shouting, right on, pastor, right on, pastor. If you say praise the Lord, everybody will say hallelujah. I am not here to castigate pastors. There are good pastors, there are beautiful pastors, there are kind pastors. I use Pastor William Onoha as an example of one good pastor that I know. And the reason why I love him is because he stands on the pulpit of God and speak to the world and tell them the truth about who he is, who we are, and about our freedom and restoration of Biafra. Unlike other pastors. But this particular pastor in question convinced this lady, I want to marry you. Then what happened? He impregnated the girl. This pastor, they say, is a what do you call it? A single person. He's not yet married. And this girl we are talking about here is between 17 and 18 years old. Ladies, don't allow any man to brainwash you into, I will marry you and use it to destroy your life. Anything can happen on the process, but impregnating you first, for you to allow yourself to be impregnated first before the marriage, is another question that you need to answer by yourself. So this pastor did what? Immediately impregnated the girl. The girl made it known to him that she had missed her period. Then the whole is like that love that the pastor was showering and promising this girl just left. And the pastor started telling the girl to go and do abortion. Yes, did you hear me well? Hello? The pastor started preaching this lady to go and do abortion. Abortion. A man of God who stand in the pulpit of God with Holy Bible in his right hand, preaching the word of God, the coming of Jesus Christ is tomorrow. Repent, because if you don't repent, you are going to die. The devil is this, devil is that. They are the devil themselves. These pastors, these evil pastors, they are the devils themselves. Asking this girl to go and do abortion. I don't know if this man knows what abortion means. First and foremost, he committed, is it adultery? Yes. And he wanted to destroy this young girl's life. He deceived this young girl. He's going to marry this young girl. Then impregnated this young girl and tell this girl that he's no longer interested, that she should go and abort the baby. Then the girl have no option than to let her parents know that the man that promised to marry me have impregnated me. Now he's asking me to go and abort the baby. The girl refused. That she's not going to, abort any baby. Because two things is involved. Sometimes there are a lot of quack doctors who doesn't know how to do that thing. A lot of thousands of them are out there looking for whom to destroy their life. Some ladies got married today, they are not pregnant because of abortion they did while they are still young. Yes, because of the quack doctors. They tamper with their womb. They destroy a lot of ladies. As I'm talking to you guys today, a lot of ladies doesn't have a womb. But they don't know. Because of all these quack doctors. All these quack nurses who are doing unnecessary abortion here and there. Share this program. And this pastor advised this young lady to go and do abortion. Then the lady said, no, I'm not going to do the abortion. Then the pastor told the lady that I am going to kill you if you don't do the abortion. On this program, I'm going to bring this girl live on this program. She will speak to you all. She will give her own ordeal. She will narrate her own story on this program. I'm going to do that. I promise you that. I'm going to map out the dates this week, to bring her on the program, to bring the father on the program, to bring the mother on the program, so that they will tell their story. Because our people says, when you want to write the history of anybody, allow them to handle their pen. So what I'm doing is to call on all you freedom fighters, all you lovers of freedom, all you friends of Biafra, to come to the aid of this young lady, because the pastor is after her life now, telling her that he's going to kill her if she refuses to do the abortion. The family of the girl are poor. The pastor is even threatening them, and somebody is even giving them advice to go to the church of this of riot and make the to know what is happening. And a good advisor, a good counselor, that is why it's good for you to have a good friend. All your friends are not good for you. There are a lot of friends that you have today that are not your best friend. They're not supposed to be your friend in the first place because of the kind of advice they will give to you. But this friend of this girl's father that told him, do not go to that church because he have security around him. He'll have his church members around him. He have his Abobi around him. He have his money. Take the case to the organization that will take care of this case in Enugu State, which they did. And a pregnancy test was asked that the pastor and the girl should go to hospital and do a pregnancy test to be even sure if this girl is pregnant in the first place or not. My fellow Biafrans, on that very day that they were supposed to go for the pregnancy test, the pastor refused to come. After 5 days, the girl went on her own and did the pregnancy test. Lo and behold, she was pregnant. So, when the father of this girl got involved in this case, the father of this girl went to this pastor and told this pastor, you came to my house that you want to marry my daughter. Yes. Then why now she's pregnant for you? Why are you telling her to go and do abortion? The pastor, in order to cover his own side of story or himself, he said no, that he asked the girl to go and check herself in the hospital, because sometimes it may look as if someone is pregnant but the person is not pregnant. Trying to, change the story. Now that the girl is pregnant, what are we going to do about it? That is the question the father asked the man. The man said he's going to discuss it with the girl. That when he's done with the girl, you come back to the father. After 2 days, after that day, the next day, the pastor called the girl and was still insisting that the girl should do abortion. The girl said, no, I'm not going to do abortion. I'm going to have this baby. Then the girl went back to the father, and the father now, called the pastor. I would like us to see and discuss about this issue. This man is a very kind man. If it is a man like me, if it's a man like me, oh God. Anyway, let me not say what I'm going to do, because the man is very kind. The man is even covering the pastor. The man is, I will go to the church with all his, if this man is having, for example, 50 members or 100 members in his church, I will come with 200 people. His church will be filled up that very day. We are going to worship together. We are going to worship together. I will bring from all places, all corners, all my village people, all my everybody will come to the church that very day. The day I will expose him. Right inside that church, I will expose him and render his church useless, because his church is supposed to be a useless church. That place is not supposed to be a place of worship. It is not supposed. If it's supposed to be a place of worship, there is no way the pastor should have asked this girl to go and do abortion after having sex with her, impregnating her. Now you're telling her to go and do abortion. A pastor. And it is a dibia. Can you people see how this word is? It is a dibia, a native doctor that is now fighting for the girl who is a Christian. The girl did not go to a pastor to come and help her. She went to a dibia. And the dibia is the reason why I am here talking to you, because he called my attention. Said, please, Prince Darlington, let us talk about this. Bring it to your program as it hot. If you're my follower and this kind of thing happened to your happened to your daughter, what will you do? Now, the main point here is that when this man saw the pastor, our daughter is pregnant for you. Take this girl to your house, take care of her, let she give birth in your house. After you take your child, I take my daughter. It is your son. We have nothing to, it is your child. We have nothing to do with people's children. Or rent a house for this girl, take care of her for 9 months, make sure that the girl gave birth, do everything you're supposed to do, and carry your baby, and I take back my daughter, instead of asking my daughter to go and do abortion, because I cannot support my daughter to do abortion at such tender age of 17, 18. How can I ask my own daughter that is being impregnated by a man who said who came to marry her? How can I ask her to go for abortion? Does it make sense to any one of you? No is the answer. This man spoke to the pastor one-on-one. Please take care. The pastor says he doesn't have money. Where is he going to get such money? Where is he going to get such money? If the girl have money, the girl should bring the money so that he will use it to rent house. Can you, a girl of 17, 18 years, when you are deceiving her, when you are sleeping with her, when you are trying to make the girl feel she have gotten a husband that is going to marry her, you don't know until you impregnated her. You even went to the family that you want to marry her, promising them to be their son-in-law, until the girl got pregnant, and now the whole story changed. You threatened to kill this girl. Like I said in my next program, Oga did more than hot, because I'm going to bring all the people involved to speak to you. This pastor deserve, I don't know if I say death by hanging now, you people will say that I am wicked. He says he's a pastor. That is why when I condemn some pastors, I know what I'm saying, because a lot of them are evil. Anybody that say leave the pastors alone, Nnamdi J. Ajagu, go and sit down. Go and sit down. Why would you say I should leave the pastors alone? Are you crazy? Are you stupid? It is not in my habit to insult people when I am on live program. But you deserve a very big insult for saying that I should leave the pastors alone. This is one of them. This pastor is one of them. If your father is a pastor, or your mother is a pastor, or your family members are pastors, and they are not doing the right thing, they commit this kind of atrocity, and I'm talking about it. He asked me to leave it. Are you mad? How dare you ask me to leave the pastors alone? My own brother is a pastor, a general overseer of a church in Europe. If my own blood brother does what this pastor did, I will condemn him live on the program. Get out. I don't block people anyhow on my program. I don't block people anyhow on my program. But people like you don't deserve to be on this. You don't deserve to be listening to me or even watching my program in the first place. Because all of you are the workers of iniquity. Devils everywhere. How dare you say I should leave pastors alone? A pastor impregnated somebody's daughter, asked the girl to go and do abortion. The girl refused. The pastor threatened to kill the girl, threatened the family that nothing, if he kill the girl, nothing will happen, that no police will arrest him, nothing will. At long run, even brought a lawyer. The pastor even brought a lawyer, and the lawyer was even defending the pastor. And you are telling me to leave pastors alone? Chineke kpọọ ọkụ there. Nnamdi J. Ajagu, God punish you. You are the first person I'm going to insult on my program, apart from those who are insulting me as Nnamdi Kanu. With your comment, with your stupid comment, may God punish you, punish your generation. May your daughter, if you are married now and you have a daughter, may your daughter be impregnated, and may whoever that impregnated her ask her to abort it, and she must abort it. Any measures you use against anybody's child shall be used upon your own children. Ngụ ọbụla iji konye mmadụ ka a ga-eji konye gị. Iko ọbụla iji gbanyere mmadụ ka a ga-eji gbanyelu gị. Ife ọjọọ ọbụla iji tụnyere mmadụ ka a ga-eji tụnyelu gị. Enwere m daughter, I have a daughter, a very beautiful one at that. If someone's daughter is impregnated in such manner and threaten to kill her if she refuses to abort it, if it happened to my daughter, I will fight with the last part of my blood. So Nnamdi J. Ajagu, I said you are very, very, very stupid. Yes, very, very. You are very, very, very stupid. Your family is evil. You are evil. You are evil. Your family is evil. You cannot deviate. You cannot make me to deviate from the point I'm making here, from this program. And I cannot block you. Biafrans will deal with you. You are a madman. I trust them. It is you who is evil. How will I block you? You have to be here and be listening to the truth, and the truth will be paining you. The truth will be killing you. You will be dying in silence. So blocking you is like saving you not to die on time. So it's better I leave you to be watching, and while you are watching, you will be sinking with your hatred, with your evil mind, your deluded stupidity. You will be sinking in it while I'm talking, because you can't do a shit. I'm not like Ijele, where you insult them or you say something they block. Bam. No, I can't block you. You will be here watching. You will be here watching. I will be strangling you. You will be alive seeing how I'm strangling you. You are mad. You see, you say that you are antichrist and you will never succeed in Jesus. Look at them. Maybe this is the brother or one of the church member that the idiot called the Emenike, Apostle Emenike Samuel is deceiving. Look at what is writing on this wall. Look at what the idiot is writing. May thunder strike you, strike your generation for say, who did the Christ help? Who did the Christ help? Somebody who is supposed to be a Christ-like impregnated somebody's daughter and threatened to kill her if she refused to abort the baby. Then somebody who you call devil, who you say is worshiping Ekwensu, being a dibia, Biafraland, is about to help the girl. Biafraland have given this girl mobile phone. She doesn't even have a mobile phone. He gave this girl 20K. People have gathered money and give to get in support. He have even volunteered to bring this girl to his house for the girl to stay with his wives, and he's going to help this girl, take care of her at least for 1 week or 2 weeks. This is supposed to be a true man of God. This is supposed to be a replica of true man of God, original, not that stupid pastor of yours. Antichrist kill you there. May that Antichrist you are mentioning kill you. May they take your life forever and ever. A stupid pastor, a he-goat, who want to destroy somebody's daughter, who want to kill somebody's daughter, is whom you are defending here, talking about Antichrist. And that your Christ is there, and also Fulani Boko Haram are killing you. That your Christ is there, and the Fulani used to come into your church and massacre all of you, and that your Christ is not helping you. You are a lunatic. You are a demented hooploman. You are a twat. Yes. This is not my way of insulting people on my program. But for you to come and say I should leave the pastors alone, that means you are one of them. Chineke ga-akpọgo ọkụ. Ekwesu ga-amị gị ọnụ. Otoro ga-agbagbu gị. Gbagbuo generation gị niile. Anụ ọfịa nwụrụ anwụ. You say I should block you. Why should I block you? You will be watching. I can't block you. You will be watching. You will be here watching, and I will be all those pastors that are evil. Snap until they are dried. Biafrans, you have seen him. You have seen the idiots. The idiots we are breeding in Biafraland. The animals in human skin that we are breeding in Biafraland. They come out to tell you that they are supporting, and behind they begin to talk evil. They begin to speak ill. Now he's defending the pastor. We should leave the pastors alone. Any pastor that is evil, we are going on this program. I will call his name, call his village, call his father. See, this is a preamble. I have not come with the full package for the pastor. I just want to draw attention of our people to support this girl, to stand with this girl, because she's going to give birth to that baby. She's not going to abort that baby. And that pastor, if that pastor go ahead and reject that baby, I will lay curse on that pastor that he will never have a child if he didn't marry that girl and marry another woman. I have not laid curse yet. I am going to do that. Yes, because whatsoever we decree on this earth is declared in heaven. That is why I am declaring that if that pastor reject that girl whom he want to kill because he want the girl to abort the baby, reject the child, reject the girl, he is not going to have a baby when he got married. What evil? I have a brother as a pastor. I'm from a Christian family. For your information, you idiot. You idiot. I have my family is rooted, is Christian family, deeply rooted in Christianity, and they are here telling me nonsense. And your pastor did evil, and Dibia is about to correct that evil he did. He climbed on top of this girl, had sex with this girl, impregnated this girl, and asked this girl to abort this baby. That if he refused to abort the baby, he's going to kill the girl. And you are here telling me I should leave him. Chineke ga-akpọgo ọkụ. Nande, is it Nanda Ajadu or Ajadu? I don't know what you call your name. I don't even know if you are an Igbo man or what. All this is flavor. I was to myself, Nehime. Biaba na koheli. Ndara. Back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted with that nonsense comment from that idiot, that lunatic, that animal. Nobody is perfect in this world. Nobody is perfect. Only Chukwukika Biama is a perfect God. Every child born of a woman, everybody born of a woman is not perfect. We are all walking towards the road of perfection. None of us is perfect. If a pastor impregnated somebody's daughter and threatened to kill the girl if the girl refused to do abortion, then I have to come and talk about it here. It's not all pastors. Like I said when I started, there are good pastors. There are kind pastors who are there doing what they are supposed to do as pastors. But those evil ones, once your case come up, I bring it out. If you are also a herbalist and you are doing evil, I will bring your case here and I will treat it. Because the nation we are fighting to have is going to be a nation of zero crime. We are not going to tolerate any crime, be it crime against humanity, be it ordinary crime, be whatever crime it is. We are not going to tolerate it in our new nation. Yes, you are not. Nobody is going to reign supreme over anybody in our new nation. If you are evil, you go to jail. If you like, let your father be a prime minister and you commit evil, you are going to jail. For your information, in Senegal, when I was in Senegal, 2012, 2013, a president of Senegal called Macky Sall, is it Macky Sall or Macky Sall? He was former president of Senegal. His son came out to contest, and the opposition won, and they put him in the prison. He will have been spending so many years in prison. I don't know if he's out now. In Senegal, this is a son of an ex-president. Can that happen in Nigeria? Can such happen in Nigeria? The answer is no. It can never happen. Once you are, unless if it's just like Thomas Omonakwago Ironsi as an Igbo man, if any of his sons commit any maybe crime today, they will put them in prison. Yes. But once you are from the cabal, you are from the north, you are from the west, you are not. Your father was a president. They cannot allow you to go to prison. But Macky Sall's son spent so many years in prison. So when you are looking at what I am doing, saying that I too that I'm evil, I am not evil. It is you and your family that are evil, because the way you speak, out of the abundance of heart, the mouth speaketh. The way you speaks the real person that is inside you. So for you to open your gutter, you are smelling gutter to say that I should leave pastors alone, that we are antichrist, shows that you are an evil man. I don't know you, and I have picked up your name. One day, if I run program on you, you will die within 21 days. Because I don't know if you have impregnated anybody and did the same thing to them. So if I run program on you, if I go deep on you and make investigation about you and tell the world who you are, you will cry. It's not a threat. Because from the way you that thing that you typed on that comment section have shown me that you are an evil man. The truth will always stand, irrespective of who is concerned. If it is my father, tomorrow I will talk about him. If it is my mother, tomorrow I will talk about him. If it is my brother, tomorrow I will talk about him. Whoever that it is that commits evil inside our land, in Biafraland, I will talk about that person. Apostle Samuel Emenike, I am talking to you right now. Go and pick that girl up. If you don't want to marry her again, you have deceived her already. You have impregnated her already. Now, go and pick that girl. Either you bring her into your family, into your house, or you take this girl and rent a house for her. Nurture her. Treat her like a queen until she gives birth to that baby. You don't know who that baby is going to be tomorrow. Nwa bụ onyinye Chukwu. Adịghị awati ya n'anya, adịghị etiti ya n'ọkpọ, adịghị anọtị ya n'ọgụ. Ọ Chukwu na-enye nwa. If you were aborted by your mother who gave birth to you, you will not be alive today to be answering Apostle Samuel Emenike. If the father that impregnated your mother had told your mother to abort you, you will not be alive today talking about Jesus Christ that this idiot is threatening me with, calling me an antichrist. You were alive. You are alive today simply because your mother did not terminate you during pregnancy. So For your information, the world is watching you, and that your church, the fate of your followers is at stake. Go and ask question. If I enter you, pastor, when I enter your case, if I never enter your case, this particular program is like I am building a preamble. I'm just touching the branches of tree. I have not gone to the roots. If I enter when I enter you, brother, your church, you will not have up to 2 worshippers in that your church, and those 2 worshippers will be your father and your mother. Every person that is following you in that church will leave you, because I will go extra mile to dig up all your evil. What we knew now is about the pregnancy. By the time I go deeply, you are from Ishiago in Ebonyi State, right? When I go deeply about you to dig up who you are and what the story behind your birth, I will tell you where your father met your mother. I will tell you where your father met your mother, how they got married, whether they got married or not, whether the bride price is paid or not, the name of your father, your mother, your village, your in and out activities, everything you are doing, how you go out and come in, your security members and whatever. I will expose it. I will open your nyash to the extent the people will see all the particles of shit in it. It's not a threat. It is a direct warning. Because the girl that you want to destroy her life is my sister. She is my sister by the virtue of who she is. Her mother is from Anambra State. Her father is from Enugu State. But Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, all Igwere, rivers, Cross River, Bayelsa, Delta, we are one people. So when I say she is my sister, I am not referring that she is from Enugu. No. Enugu is a state created by man. It's somebody that that created it as a state. But we are indigenous people of Biafra. We are one people. Just as you are my brother, that is how she is my sister. She's a young girl that have future. Since you impregnated her, you have not given her any support. You have not even registered her on antenatal. Instead, you're asking her to go and do abortion. A pastor. And when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come on radio to speak about you people, everybody will be jumping up and down like monkeys everywhere, condemning him, saying Antichrist. Where is that you stupid Odinaka? Come and write again. I did not block you. Come again. You are listening now. You are no longer writing. Come and write. Come up and type nonsense. Ndiara everywhere. Mad people everywhere. A pastor impregnated somebody's daughter and asked the girl to go and abort and do abortion. That if she refuses to do abortion, you're going to kill her. Can you imagine that stupid, that nonsense? A man of God. What are you going to teach your people in the church? Those people that are following you, the name of your church is Wings of Liberation Prophetic Church in Enugu State. What are you going to teach them? What are you going to teach them? How are you going to tell them to follow God, to follow that Christ that this idiot is talking about now? I should leave the pastors alone. For what reason? That is how the stupid Mbaka told the whole world that the good luck was bad luck, that the Buhari is the good luck, that Buhari is coming to give us what we want. He's going to do at the end of the day. What is happening today? And when you talk of Mbaka, they will say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet now. I am also an anointed. I am also a prophet of God. So thou shalt not you also touch me. We are all children of God. That is why we give our children the name Nwachukwu. That's why we give our children the name Onyinye Chukwuka, Chikaima, Chinenye Nwa, Chinenye Ego, Chinaza Ekpere. You gave somebody's daughter pregnancy. You impregnated somebody's daughter and you asked her to go and abort or you kill her. For what reason? Because you think you have money. I spoke to the father of this girl today, and this man cried and asked that we should help him and his family because he have nothing. He cannot fight the battle. That he have no money, and the man have threatened him that even if he kill the daughter, that nothing will happen. So we are bringing it to the knowledge of the world that a pastor from Ebonyi State who reside in Enugu, in the name of Pastor Emenike Samuel, impregnated and ask her to, to abort it, or he kills her. So as it stands now, if anything happened to that girl, Pastor, you killed her. If that girl died any moment from now, the life of that girl is on your head. Take note of this, because your case have gone far, and I know the world are watching, and I know there are pastors, there are reverends, there are reverend sisters, there are deacon, there are bishops who are going to watch this program. If you people keep silent, the pastors in Biafraland, if you people keep silent and this kind of evil continue to happen in the land, then I'm telling you that you're going to lose much of your members. You are going to continue losing your members because nobody will trust Christianity again. Yes, but you guys need to come out. You need to come out and condemn it. It is a must. It is a must that you guys should condemn it. Yes, you should, as a matter of urgent, meet this pastor. This one that said that his name is Pastor, meet him. His name is Apostle Samuel O Emenike. They call him Ikuku, the general overseer of the Wind of Liberation Prophetic Church, and he is living in Enugu. He is from Ishago in Ivo local government area of Ebonyi State, 36 years of age. Because a 36 years old man, is he not mature enough to get married? A 36 years old man, is he not old enough to get married? That is the question. And I'm talking about the evil that these idiots are doing in our land. And some animals are coming out to tell me I should leave the pastors alone, that we are antichrist. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that lunatic talking? I think maybe you have locked out. It's better you lock out, because you cannot stand it. Darkness can never comprehend with light. Darkness can never ever comprehend with light. Wherever there is darkness, when light comes, darkness will disappear. You are darkness. That is why you are speaking evil. The word that comes out of your mouth is evil. You do not even consider if this girl is your own sister or even your own daughter. You should leave the pastors alone. So Biafrans, like I said, I am going to host a program. I'm going to anchor a program where I will bring this girl and the father this week. Which day am I going to do this? Tuesday. On Tuesday by 2 p.m. share this program. Ogadegu. On Tuesday by 2 p.m. Ogadegu, because I am going to excavate a lot of things that you need to know about this same pastor. As they hot, na say they bring and give you. I don't spare no evil. I don't spare no evil, because if we all keep quiet, evil will continue dwelling in our land. And the nation we are fighting for, the Biafra nation we are fighting for, is a nation of zero tolerance of evil. Zero tolerance of evil. We cannot tolerate any evil. You kill somebody, one day you'll be hanged. Yes. You kill somebody in Biafra, you won't matter one day. Put to others who will likely want to do it. You commit any crime, you will be sent to jail. How can you, as a pastor, impregnated your church member and ask her to go and abort it? A pastor. Which example are you setting on for your followers? Which example? And in your church, people will be coming, clapping, dancing, praising you, right on, pastor. nonsense. The line is open now. Like I said, I don't want this program to be more than 1 hour, but already I think it's clocking to 1 hour already. So you people should call in, whoever that want to contribute to this program. The number to call is already there. That is on WhatsApp. I only entertain WhatsApp call today. Like I said before, this is not the full package. I'm giving you people the branches. I have not gone to the root. So the root is coming on Tuesday. The number to call there, to call on this program, to contribute on this program, is there. That is 070, WhatsApp call only, 070-8126-9808. 070-8126-9808. If you have anything to say, you want to contribute on this program, bring it on. I am waiting to answer your call. If you think that this pastor should not be talked about, if you think we should not talk about them, if you think it is wrong for us to bring up this case because the life of this very girl is already in danger, because the pastor is threatening to kill her. Good afternoon, caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, my brother.
Good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from?
I'm from Biafraland. Bless you.
Bless you too, my brother. Bless you too.
Yes, this Mr.
Oh my God. What's happened? Please call back again. Please call back again. Please call back again. I'm sorry. Call back again, brother. Or rather, let me call you back. Let me call you back. I'm going to call you back. I needed to support this. Let me call you back. Evil is evil, no matter whoever that does it. Yeah, welcome back, my brother.
Sorry, my brother.
It's okay. Go ahead and make your contribution. Yeah. Go ahead.
Brother, these people are very different people. This is evil. It's not. To me, it's very, very evil. A man of God pregnanting a woman is telling her to abort is evil. It's not proper. To me, it's not proper. What you needed to do is something that you have to.
Your line is breaking, brother. Your network is not stable wherever you are. Please make sure that you have a stable network before you call this program, so that you can air your opinion and the world will hear you. Yes, we are Biafrans. The way we do our own thing is different from the way they do their own thing. The caller on WhatsApp, good afternoon, and where are you calling from? Hello, good afternoon, where are you calling from? Nwachukwu, go ahead. Ndewo, KBC Abort, where are you calling from? Okay, Odinaka Nwachukwu.
The issue is that all these pastors, they make carry this thing. They make carry this thing too much. Every time I on social media, people need to defend the get to
The world is listening to you. Go ahead.
Okay. So, ndị pastor mecharuni na ha ga-eme onye ga-ekwu about it. Our people ga-anọkwa na ihe na-eme. See it every Sunday mmadụ ebunye Bible gawa church. Ịgakwa church ịsa ihe na-ekpere Chineke. You don't know the God you people are serving or the same God who one you.
I don't know.
God who
I don't know.
All these things, all this abomination, all these pastors in our community, pastor got one make one go see a gaga may abortion. still yet our people go na support the here wish onye obuna say na ihe mere this girl dem mawo ika ihe mere this girl be nwa ya
you say
onye si na ihe ọjọọ mara mma ka ihe dịkwa otu azụo ya
you say
anya na-anọ isu na-anọ dị n'ala Biafra ka ihe dịkwa otu azụo ya na ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme na ndụ ya because this thing akarịala ele gbawa people ga-ebili anya emepekwa n'anya
eji Christianity listen Maazị Ọdịnaka listen to me eji Christianity wee saa anyị isi wee kechie anyị ka anyị agbụ ka anyị kparakpara dosa anyị n'ala eji Christianity as chain we chain our thinking faculty. Our people are no longer reasoning as human beings because of Christianity. Once anybody that is a pastor or a reverend does anything wrong, when you want to talk about it, I say no, don't speak about our pastor, don't speak about evil. Do you remember about our brother Pastor Emeka King, King? Do you remember him? Did you remember him?
Yes.
Did you remember that he burnt one lady in the one of his church member? Do you remember? And he was sent to prison. Did you remember? And he was sentenced to death. Did you remember? Now, if such atrocity that these pastors are meted onto at their followers is not checkmated, it will come to a time whereby the pastors will be living like gods. Nobody will talk about against them again. They will be like God.
Both Ohaneze and Igbo, Southeast governor, all of them,
none of them talk. No. None. They will not talk.
Those people I consider today because those incidents I feel happen to go and represent us.
Of course.
Now, when the one I get to represent, then I got to God, and they believe in Jesus. Particularly, Jesus and Abia.
Okay.
In Jesus and Abia technology, in all 5G. Jesus and Abia keep as well.
Jesus and Abia. One before you go, let me tell you, the Jesus man Abia bu nwere omumu Biafra.
Yes,
the Jesus mwa bu baleze chukwu bi ike mma na Abia. The Jesus m ga-abịa na ndụ m tata bụ nwere onwe Biafra because mma na Biafra nwere onwe ha ihe niile anyị chọrọ dị n'ime Biafra. Thank you very much for your contribution, my brother.
I started this struggle. I said that when the age of 17 years, when through this struggle, and before I got struggle in 2015.
Speak English, please.
Okay. When I started this struggle in 2015, I was on my own thinking that these things going on in Abia State then, going on around the country, at my age, 17 years then, now for all those things, if I'm watching all those things, I keep on crying every day of my life, say, God, what will a common man do? Even now, in the streets, people know now. A lot of evil are still happening here in India, but our people just keep quiet. Now in Indonesia, one of our brothers, Shinenu, none of them have risen up and talked about that particular brother.
They will not. They will not. Thank you very much. Yes, as the hot Nasa they bring up, you heard our brother is very, very upset that things are happening in our land. Atrocity is happening in our land. Our people are being killed. The pastors are not speaking up. They are not talking. But when Mazen they cannot talk, all of them are machapata. They will come out. Yes. And see a pastor that impregnated somebody's daughter. He went to the family that I want to marry her. Then you impregnated her and asked her to abort the baby. Does that make sense to you? Is that pastor not evil? And it is a dibia. Can you imagine that is now fighting for the girl's justice? Yes. A Dibia is fighting for the girl's justice. And that is why I am standing with the Dibia. He's my friend. Biafraland is my friend. I love him so much because he's doing good thing. And the Mazi Edioba, God will bless you too, because you have been, for my information, you have been, hitting seriously about this same case, sharing it on your wall and writing a lot about it. But I must tell you, the exposure I'm going to give on this pastor, we remove his pants. And everything I'm going to say about him will be correct, excellent. I will not add anything, I will not remove anything, but I will expose him to the world. The world are going to know him. This world, if you want to contribute to the program, go ahead and make a call. Call here. That idiot, that stupid idiot, that animal that said we should leave pastors alone, call, debate with me why we should leave pastors alone when they do something bad. Debate with me. I want somebody to come and debate with me on this program live here. Why we should leave the devilish pastors alone. I always use Fadam Baka as an example. Fadam Baka is from Ituku. Ituku is from Isinogu. He is more of close brother to me than any one of you out there. Yes. But he is an evil man. I said that Fadam Baka is evil. I said so. The work of God is doing, the Holy Spirit have departed from him long time ago. From the day that Fadam Baka said that Biafran agitators are evil, is the day that I knew that Fadam Baka is evil. That same day that he said that Biafra agitators are evil, because Mazen Nandekanu was hitting on the nail, telling the world about the book of Exodus chapter 20, that says, "Thou shalt not worship any graven image." That is where he began to tag us evil. The caller on phone, good afternoon, and where are you calling from? Ndewo, one name. Mazi Edroba, please, I would like you to speak English so that the world will hear your voice.
Okay.
Go ahead. My bonito nugi.
Okay. Issue of this pastor called Pastor Emenike. Ịmara Nnamdi Kanu onye isi anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu okwu maka ndị pastọ, na-ekwu maka ndị ụka. Ọ dịka ya sị na ọnwa ihe ọ na-ekwu. Mana ihe niile ahụ ihe Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-etiri mkpu ya. Nọ ndị ụka, nọ ndị pastọ na-emerụwa ana. Ka onye kpọrọ onwe ya man of God ya esi wee were ego nye nwatakịrị ọ tụwara ime si a ga-asigbu afọ ime. Ya ji egbuo nwa. Arụ ka ọ bụ n'ala Igbo.
Nnukwu arụ.
Wee were ego nye mmadụ si anyị ji egbuo nwa ka nọ n'afọ nwa ihe ọ ya ahụ. Anyị ama ma Biafra anyị na-achọ ka anyị nweta, ma onye ya president Biafra.
Nobody knows.
Ki were ego nye ya kpọọ onwe mmanụ. A na-ekwu ya, ọ dịka ya sị na anyị ama ihe anyị na-etiri, ọ dịka ya sị na Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ya ka o wee kwugide ndị ụka. Mụrụ ihe niile aka Nnamdi Kanu, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu fụcha wee na-eti mkpu ya wee na-ekwu na ndị ụka dị evil. Maka na ndị ọcha wetara anyị ụka wetara anyị okwu na ụka. Ndị ọcha wetara anyị ụka wetara anyị okwu na ụka. Okwu na ụka na be anyị. Ndị ekwu ya ma na-eti mkpu na-agwa ndị be ha wepụ aka n'ụka. N'ọsịsị ndị be anyị wetara ụka ka ọnwụ ike ji wee dịbata na be anyị. Sinsi ndị be anyị wetara ụka ka ihe isi ike ji wee bata na be anyị. Sinsi ndị be anyị mere ọkwa ndị ọcha accept ka ndị be anyị ji wee nwụọ ọnwụ ike tawa ahụhụ. Ndị gọvanọ si na-egbu anyị jide ọkwa ndị ụka. Ọkwe na ihe na-ekwu nwa Chineke.
Ụwa niile na-ege gị ntị.
Ọ ghara ege ndị Igbo ọkwa ndị ụka. Ha ncha niile ndị ụka ọ ndị ụka na-emerụwa ana na be anyị. Mee ka pastọ ndị ụfọdụ onwe onye ha hụrụ ha ncha niile ọcha ndị efu ha ya atụ arụ na ala Biafra. Ha ya atụ arụ. Ndị pastọ niile kwesịrị ịtụ arụ. Ọ ha na-emerụwa ana. Ọ ọha na be anyị adịghị mma. Ha na-edina nwoke, ụmụ nwaanyị na-edina nwaanyị ibe ha. Ha na-edina nwunye mmadụ, ha na-edina di mmadụ. Ndị ụka ha na-eme arụ, ha ya akpụ arụ na be anyị. Na onye kpọrọ onwe ya man of God na-apụta na pulpit kwuru okwu si na ọ kpọrọ onwe ya ụkọchukwu pụta je na nwatakịrị ọ tụwara ime ọgwụkwa na gị na nwatakịrị kpara ata gị bịa na be ha gwa okwu na ihe anụ ya gwa ya na ihe anụ ya nya kweta gị ebeziata ya ime nye egosi a ga-achịkwa ahụ ime arụ ka ọrụ n'ala Igbo abomination.
Nnukwu abomination.
Onye ka m chọrọ ikwufu ka m kwufuru enu kwufuru ana ndị ya nọ na be ha kwufuru ana Biafra arụ ha ya akpụ arụ pastọ Emenike o mechagodo enu mana maka na o kwufuru ya ekwufu ọ ya akpụrịrị arụ maka na ọ gwara nwaanyị ya ji echiro ahụ ime ya mepe ọnụ kwuo ya ọ ya akpụ arụ n'ala Igbo ọtago atụ chọọchị ya nwa ndị agara eje chọọchị ahụ ndị riri eri
ezigbote ndị riri eri nụ ezigbote ndị riri eri.
So nwa Chineke jisie ike.
Thank you. Ọ ga-adịrị na mma nwanne m jisie ike deme. Thank you. Ọ ga-adịrị na ọ help Biafra. As e dey hot, na so we dey bring am come. Abụrụ m onye church and mụ ada condemn church. Mana ihe na condemn bụ ndị ọjọọ, ndị pastors ọjọọ na ndị fada ọjọọ nọ n'ime church ka na condemn. As I am condemning those bad seeds, those pastors, those evil pastors, so I am condemning the evil traditionalists also. The dibias, the evil men among them, I am condemning them as well. I used to balance everything I'm doing. So it will not be as if I am praising those who are not churchgoers and condemning the... No. I am not condemning church, but they use church to, to enslave you and I mentally. Church have made a lot of our people, they don't even respect, our women don't even respect their husband the way they respect their pastors. I am telling the gospel truth. Some women, the way they call their pastor daddy, but their husbands at home, they call them chike onyema. If they want to give you the biggest respect, they say papa nkechi, papa onyema echi. They are not romantic to their husband. They are not respectful to their husband. They are not, oh my goodness. But when they see their pastor, they humble themselves. Oh, daddy. Oh, he said, a woman knelt down talking to the pastor. But in the house, she stands on top of her husband's head to talk to him. Yes. This is a man that paid your dowry. Ugwu ishigi. Kamoka akwuru. Ugwu ishigi. Do you know the meaning of dowry? If Christians are following the rule of Christianity the way it should be, every woman should call her husband Onyemwem, just as Sarah called Abraham my Lord Onyemwem in the Bible. Yes. When I listen to that my brother's song, Pati Obasi, Ezinwa Edioko, Onafia Kariri Ruby, I begin to think deep. Where is this Ezinwa? Where is this woman? This vicious woman, where is she? I've been searching for her for a very long time. I've been searching for that vicious woman that the Bible talked about. That Sarah was calling the husband, my Lord, only because he pays their dowry. But in Nigeria, the people that you are calling your Lord are the pastors, and the pastors, some of them are evil. You don't respect your husband at home, but you're respecting your pastor, worshiping him, worshiping your pastor like you're worshiping God. You want to talk to your pastor, you kneel down. You want to talk to your husband, you stand on top of his shoulder and tell him this you want to tell him the way you want it. You come to church every Sunday, you are humble. When you want to go to give your offering, you will be walking like Angel Gabriel or Angel Michael. Once you get home, you turn to tiger. That is who they are. That is who they are. So if you don't want me to talk about them, that means you are evil also. The people I'm referring to are the evil ones among them, not the good ones. I made mention of Pastor William Honora here, the man from Obo. You understand what I'm saying? The man from Obo, I'm talking about that man from Obo here because he's a good man. He gave palliative to all his church members, back down to his village. He is even going to give another one. This stupid pastor now, how many people have he given palliative? The palliative he gave is to impregnated an innocent young girl and gave her money to go and abort it. And you don't want me to talk about it. Thunder will fire you. You don't want me to talk about the evil that the pastors are perpetrating in our land. Thunder will fire you and fire your generation. That is me saying it. That idiot that came online and said that we should not talk about evil pastors. For what? I should not talk about pastors. For what? Why can't we talk about them? What are they doing? Can you find them, man? Eh? This young girl is crying. The father is crying that people should come and help them. Obi wanne afọ ndị Igbo n'anya, afọ ndị Biafra n'anya rinne. Mfe ebe na-emegide onye Igbo ana mapụta n'iru ọgụ nwanna ya unu chọọ na ọgba ya pere ya na ọgbọ unu chọọ na ọgba ya nọrọ ya na ọgụ na chọọ na ara ya taa ya n'alụ. I hate when I see people intimidating my own people. I hate it with passion. And that is why I'm fighting for each and every one of them. When I see my sister being molested by anybody, I fight to defend her. When I see my brother being intimidated by anybody, I fight with him to save him. My own freedom fighting is not only all about Biafra freedom fighting. I am fighting for every Biafran. You do nonsense one day, I bring you out and I shred you alive. While I'm waiting for calls to come in, let me play this song for us. Don't forget, on Tuesday, Ogadiewu on this program. Obi wanne. Aso. Evil men everywhere. Share this program, share it. Pastor Emenike, you have entered one chance. Or you do the right thing and I will spare you. Maybe one day. I love my people so much. I love my people with passion. Yes, I do. That is why I will keep talking about the stupid pastors, about the idiotic pastors. nwanne ọ maka obi nwanne ka m ji eme ife m na-eme, ọ maka obi nwanne ka m ji n'onwere ife na-eme nwanne anyị nwaanyị wee mapụta n'iru ọgụ, ọ maka obi nwanne ka ọfịa Afụlagụ Chimarin Temple ji kpọọ m wee sị nwanne tinye n'ọnụ n'okwu a n'ihi na nwanne anyị nwaanyị chọrọ enyemaka ewe mpụta. Ọ maka obi nwanne ka m ji lapụ ife niile m na-eme tata wee sị ka m wetara ihe ọnụ n'iru akwụkwọ ka onye ọbụla tinye ihe ọnụ, maka sị na ọ bụrụ na akpara esu anụ narị ya. Ọ maka obi nwanne ka m ji wee sị na onye ọbụla bụ onye ọjọọ na-eme ihe ọjọọ na Biafra aga m agba ya n'anwụ, aga m eyipụ ya akwa. Maka obi nwanne ka m ji wee pụta wee na-akpọ nwoke nke unu si n'abịa bụ Samuel Emenike pastọ, wee na-akpọ wee na-asị na ọ ga-akpọrọ nwatakịrị ahụ ọ tụwara ime jekwọrọ ya ụgwọ ụlọ, na-enye ya nri, na-elekọta ya anya, kpoji ya n'ụlọ ọgwụ bịa ruo mbọsị ọ ga-amụ nwa. Maka obi nwanne ka m ji si na ọ ga-enegide nwa ahụ anya bịa ruo mgbe ọ ga-amụ nwa. Maka obi nwanne ka m ji si na ọ bụrụ na onwe ihe ọbụla mere nwatakịrị ahụ, ịma na pastọ ahụ a na-ekwu okwu ya nwanne igotego afịa, maka na ụmụ Biafra niile kwụ maazị kwụ nwada gift n'azụ, ma nwada onyinye gị na ụmụ Biafra kwụ. Yes, maka obi nwanne ka anyị ji eme ife anyị na-eme, maka ihe anyị na-emebi ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Maka obi nwanne ka m ji wee nọrọ ebe a wee na-eti mkpu n'oke olu wee na-asị ka ụmụ Biafra tinye ọnụ n'okwu a. Maka obi nwanne ka m ji na-eme ka ụwa niile mmalụ na anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra anyị ada sọpọtụ ihe ọjọọ, anyị ada eme ihe ọjọọ, anyị ada amanye aka na nsị aboki atọ, anyị ada eme ya because of obi nwanne. Ọnụrụbe nwanne agba n'ọsọ, he who hears the cry of his brother or sister should come to their rescue. That is why this program is called As It Dey Hot. That's why they bring am. A program where no nonsense is tolerated. Zero toleration of nonsense. Zero. Lies and deceit is not for here. You are a pastor. Do your pastorship or whatever. Once you start committing evil that is affecting other people negatively, I will bring you up. I will enter your case. And you know, say when I enter your case, as they hot, you go hot for your body. That your church members, they go leave you very soon. This pastor, if you don't take time, I will do something that I will do. Any day you hear Prince, etieze D gbaraga ọsọ, onwe ka ọ bụ Daniel, onwe ka ọ bụrụ David, mana ị na-akwara the Prince D, you begin to run. Because m ga-agba gị na m ga-abọ gị ka ọkụkọ. M ga-abọ gị ka ọkụkọ. This lady that you impregnated and asked to go and do abortion, you must take care of this girl. I'm not saying it like please, I'm not begging you. It's a must. It's an order, a direct order. I'm a Kobe nwanne ka ije emife nne. The Kobe nwanne. So as it is, as it dey hot, you people should know that this program, as it dey hot, na so they do am. That's why they bring am. So I am going to close this program any moment from now, since there are no calls coming, because this is not the full package. On the full package, you will see more things you need to see. I have not shown you anything. On Tuesday by 2 p.m, come live. This pastor, ever got a school self, where you school, I will tell you, you people know as they hot, now so they bring up. I will expose everything about him, and people that knows him will come up on this program and speak. You understand what I'm saying? So on this juncture, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless all you that watch this program. Do you that are going to watch it later, and those that share it, and those that host it on their wall, and that man who brought it to my notice, called Ofia Fulago, Chimarin Temple, Chukwu Okike Abiama Yagozigi, even Mata Dibia, mana iji akọ ịkwụbara aka gị ọtọ wee na-ene dibia na-ene. You are better than this pastor who is pastoring with evil mind. So I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless each and every one of you. May he butter your bread, and he will not forget to add sugar in your tea. God, please butter the bread of my people, and put sugar inside their tea, so that when they are eating it and drinking the tea, it will be very sweet in their mouth. And I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama is going to keep each and every one of us until Tuesday and beyond, when I will bring this package in full When I will bring this lady, the father, on this program live, then you hear from yourself by yourself. Then I will expose this man. I will tell you more about this man. Thank you very, very much, and share this program widely. I remain your brother, Obaleze Chukwubikem. Salute. Thank you.